to another episode of Technicational, people. I'm Peyton Wilmot, and today we're going to do something kind of different. You know, me and my friend right here, Kurt Brown, always talking about technology, always talking about things coming out in the months and things coming up. So I thought that it would be good to just have like a monthly recap when it comes to technology, to just educate people, let them know what's going on in the world, instead of just reviewing. So this is a new thing. The last Sunday of every month, we're just going to share with you our views on things that came out. So first things first, the first thing on the plate is the very overpriced tablet called the Switch.
Wow. That's what you started out, overpriced?
Yes, so Kurt Brown, good friend, is going to talk about some of the things that company, because we can't call the name, what they're doing with their new system coming out in March, right?
Yeah, in March. And by that company, we mean a company that rhymes with Skintendo. So, the Switch. Yeah, so Skintendo.
Yes.
They announced a new handheld hybrid console, which is supposed to be the successor to the Wii and possibly the 3DS. Mm-hmm. It's a new direction for them, which is kind of their MO. It's always a new direction. They're always trying to be as innovative as possible. Sometimes to the detriment of user experience, in my opinion, but sometimes it also works. So in this case, I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. It looks interesting, but let's talk about the Switch and what makes it different and what's there to be excited about and what just don't make sense.
Okay, so the first thing that a lot of people excited about is the fact that you buy this system and automatically you get 2 controllers with it. So you have multiplayer on the go, you know? What else to say?
Plus. Also, the controls are really small. So if you want to have a traditional controller, they also have that as well. It's a really good controller from what I've seen. It looks really good. It also has this new rumble technique they call HD rumble, where it doesn't just rumble, but you can hear it. You can hear and feel different vibrations, like shaking up ice in a glass.
You know, I have a problem with people putting the word or the letters HD in front of something, and it automatically is better. But anyway, HD rumble.
Marketing 101, okay? The tech marketing 101.
Okay, so the next thing that people are talking about is the fact that you have it on the go, but when you reach home, it's going to have a dock. You can just slap it in the air, and when you put it in the dock, it comes up on your TV, and you continue where you were on the road, right in your living room.
Yeah, which to me is a really great idea. It's really good. I like that about it. But you know, there are certain sacrifices made to the hardware for them to accommodate this ability. For instance, it's really a handheld. It's a handheld being forced for it's a handheld that is trying to be a console basically. It's very powerful for a handheld, but compared to the consoles that we're used to today, it's really not going to compete with those.
And then the next thing is that Nintendo is going to do online, like PlayStation Plus and Xbox Gold, and it's a paid service, but they're giving you for free until later down in the year. Now, you see, the problem that people are having, well, people who are not Nintendo. I said Nintendo, didn't I?
Was Nintendo?
Yes.
Oh,
that company.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, although every time I say that, I'm going to put a beep like a curse word.
Yeah.
But they're having a problem because the value for the online is just not there, in my opinion. What do you think?
For $300, oh yes, that's the price. For $300, I am not quite sure how to justify this $300. I don't know how. I don't know, because for $300, that's a little too much for a handheld. I mean, I've never spent more than 200 US for a handheld. I know the 3DS. I think it launched at 250, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. $300 for a handheld is a lot, and $300 for a console is not. But this console is not competing with the likes of like an Xbox One that already retails for $300, and in some cases you can get for $250. So I really don't know how they justify this $300, and I think that is the main issue. And let's not forget that their online service is going to be a paid service. You add that to the $300, and we're talking about a handheld here, people. That's really what it is.
I don't call it a handheld. I call it a very expensive tablet. Again, how much for an iPad mini? I think that's the competitor where we should be comparing it to, the new iPad mini.
Those Nintendo fans are going to have fun underneath this video. Sure.
You know
that alone, yeah.
Let's switch topics. You can actually say Microsoft without they actually deleting the video.
Okay, yeah, you can say Microsoft to all those people.
Okay, so next topic. Still in the gaming section, Microsoft is up in the rumors and the leaks and just all over the place with their new upcoming system codenamed Scorpio, or is that the official name?
No, it's Project Scorpio so far.
Okay, yeah. Project Scorpio. With well, at the look of things, this thing is going to actually change what gaming looks like, and it seemed to be really powerful. And well, I'm ready to throw my Xbox One through the window and get this thing. You know, just hearing about it make me not want to buy a PS4 Pro, just save money and get a Scorpio. You understand? But yeah, he has a lot of the tech specs about it. I ain't going into that because it hurt my head.
Okay, so Project Scorpio is not a new console. It's really just an upgrade to the Xbox. No, by just saying it's an upgrade, it's a bit of an understatement. In terms of the power of the console, we're talking about probably the most powerful console we've ever seen. In terms of power, we tend to measure the power of a console based on how much teraflops and the entire system is able to do. We know currently the Xbox One I think does 1.3, and I think the PS4 does about 1.8. Sony just came out with the PS4 Pro. A lot of people love that, and from what I can remember, that does 4.2. But the Scorpio is said to do at least 6 teraflops. No, that is a huge leap compared to the 1.3 that the Xbox One is already doing.
That's roughly like 5 times, or roughly 5 times.
Yeah. No, Microsoft has been tight-lipped about it because they don't plan to launch until probably fall of this year. But right now people are just talking about it because people are just waiting to hear what they plan to do with it, what it can really do. Microsoft is claiming that it can do native 4K graphics, something that the PS4 Pro have been struggling to do right now. It remains to be seen, though.
You know, you see, we're gonna always be divided on this, but I just don't think that, well, the rest of the world might be ready for 4K, but Jamaica not ready for 4K. How much people, you know what, forget that. How many 4K TVs you see in a court?
None.
Okay, so I'm just saying, yeah, you know, you're getting these new systems. You hear people talking about 4K Blu-ray and 4K movies, and Netflix are streaming 4K movies, but how is it going to benefit a man with a 1080p TV, which you hardly can find 1080p TVs over here?
I'm glad you asked that question, because the thing is, If anybody, well, I'm sure the people who have a PS4 Pro right now probably already know this, but even though these consoles are built for 4K, I mean, all the developers, they're aware that most people don't have 4K TVs. So what they do is they add this option where the 4K, I'm going to get a little bit technical, but the 4K assets in the game is downsampled. It's a technique they call downsampled to a 1080p screen. Now what this means to you is that it actually makes the games look sharper, clearer, and just have better image quality. Something you could not find on the current consoles. So even if you have a 1080p, you're still getting a pretty decent visual upgrade. Now, the PS4 Pro has been doing this for a few months. The Scorpio, on the other hand, is just better equipped to do anything the PS4 Pro is already doing. This is why people are so excited about the Scorpio.
So, is it the PS4 Pro can do it, and the Scorpio will be able to do it as well? Right. That's what you're saying. Mm-hmm. So it's still hope for people who have 720p and 1080p TVs to actually benefit by these stuff.
Oh yeah, and in my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of the resolution upgrades 4K 1080p. I don't think that the visual difference is that great. I think for us regular people who are using 1080p screens, I think we are going to benefit most, to be honest, because for all that extra power, for not rendering, when they're not rendering it at 4K, for all that extra power, they could do things like speed up the game, speed up the speed up the frame rate of the games. That's something that you won't get if you're playing it at 4K, and that is something that you will actually feel and see. So I think for us, we're the one that's benefiting the most.
Okay. Well, is there any actually specs that were leaked for the system that you wanted to share?
Well, all right. There were some reports here and there. There's a lot of rumors. The controversial thing about the leak, there are some leak specs, but the controversial thing about the leak specs is that everybody is hoping that the PS4 Pro was just basically a GPU upgrade. Which is okay, which is great. It's good enough to give you better graphics, but it's really a minor upgrade when you look at it from that angle. Everybody's they're fearing that the Scorpio is really just a GPU upgrade, just like the Pro. But there were some leak specs. I think it was last week. There's some leak specs that actually gives the impression that it's not just a GPU upgrade, that they're actually going to be a custom CPU build for the Scorpio that could do things that make the games faster and upgrade the games in more than just image quality, like what we said a while ago.
Oh, like better AI and stuff like that.
Right. So that alone makes it even more exciting. It's not confirmed, but the very idea of it is very interesting.
Okay, cool. Okay, so folks, that is roughly what you need to know that's going on in the tech world for gaming. So we have some other topics that we want to introduce along the way, and you just tell us what kind of tech news you would like to know so we can incorporate these things in the next one. We're not doing one a month. If you want to talk about like phones or TVs, anything you want to talk about. But this is the thing that was actually boiling over on the internet. The Scorpio and the expensive tablet, which we carry the company name. So look out for next month, because you don't know, you have Mobile World Congress coming out. Yeah, so we're going to actually know what is going to go on with the company that makes expensive bombs. Yeah. And Huawei is going to be there. LG is going to try and make a better phone this year, because the LG G5 or 6?
I think we're at 6 now.
Yeah, the 6 supposed to be out, and HTC had a winner last year. Need to know if they're going to have a winner this year. So we're going to talk about a lot of tech stuff. We're just starting, and that's the recap for this month. So thank you guys for watching. And until next time, peace.